got to cut trees by hand, and ends up being my job. I don't really have anybody insured to do it, so, and I've done it a long time, so I kind of like it. But the saw I'm using is a 395. I had it ported and polished by Wicked Work Saw in Tennessee. It's running a lot more than stock, and I'm running a 8-tooth sprocket on it. I'm also running today just a 24-inch bar. Probably should have had a bigger bar for some of these, but it's more chain to sharpen, more to carry around. A lot of these clumps are hard to cut down. You never know if they're going to break apart. This one here, I know it's ugly, but it needs to come down. Probably cut it in 2 separate trees, so we'll see how it works.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
before he cut that one, he had to cut that ash, one more ash, and that ash there, because that's where it's going to fall. That elm right in the middle. Clearing it out so when that falls, it doesn't get hung up or bust nothing off, or widowmakers come swirling down. Just a little more she'll come down. Watch out, buddy. That's where you get hurt. Right there. Stuff like that. Can you see that up there? That's called a widowmaker. They're ash limbs stuck right there in that tree. If you're not careful and walk underneath it, it can come right down and
fast and split, so I like to have something holding. I like to get it all cut to my wedge, but this one's so hollow, I get it down to my wedge and the weight of the tree fell, pinched my saw a little bit, so I just got to cut it here and it should fall down, we'll be free. And then I got a dull saw to work with.
that's what happens. Nothing got damaged.
Yeah, that was easy. I keep them from splitting. So you do your wedge, you come in, back in the 1800s they didn't have power saws, so when they had to cut the tree down to keep them from splitting, they would cut it this way and this way, so all they had was a triangle in the middle, and when they got that triangle, then they start cutting right there because you could cut faster. Then they'd have a little wedge, a little hinge right in the middle of the tree. That's how they fell them. You can kind of see the triangle on the back of this. I kind of use that same method today with saws. You can cut, plunge cut into the tree, get everything cut, and then leave the back side all wood, and then when you get everything ready, you just cut that and it'll fall without splitting.
Simple, right?
On paper.
On paper.
That'll make a John Deere sweat pulling that one.
That's a big clump there.
Yeah, cut that one off the stump.
Yeah, I see that one uprooted there.
Good thing it's only 90 degrees out, John.
Yeah, it's not humid neither. I'm not sweating too much, but
not yet.
I'm not doing any work.
These are called the selling box. That's simple, John.
That easy.
Yeah.
Here's Skidder coming.
Yeah. These are what I hate.
They're all over back in here.
They're bad.
Pickers all over.
I wish my money would stick to me as good as these things do.
There you go. You gotta have Kim sew up that. You gotta have Kim sew up that hole in your pocket.
Yeah, you gotta have Amish to do that.
Amish, there you go.
They know how to do it.
We cut this job. It was less than a year ago. It hasn't even been a year. And the regrowth coming up in this place is just beautiful. This is all white and yellow popple coming up through here. Every one of these are trees. And you have to look at the leaves on these things. They're just huge. These popples. Look at the size of that leaf there. Bigger than my hand. But every one of them is a tree. And it grows up so thick and so fast in this ground. It's real nice. Here's a maple stump over here. The popple grows off the roots, the root system. That's how it regrows. The maple grows off the stump. So if you look at this, all that right there is a tree. Every bit of that's a tree popping up through there, right there. And we're growing right off the stump. There, see that there? Another one growing right up off the stump, whereas the popple grows up through the roots. And so anyway, there's a popple root down in the ground. They pop all up. And it hasn't been a year yet. There's trees over there that are 6-7 foot tall already. They're taller than me all over back in here. So it grows up fast. It's got to escape the whitetail. The deer get in here and love to nibble on the tops of these things, and they'll nibble them right down. But this stuff in here is just great. Great looking regrowth coming up on this job. Looks beautiful. Real good looking stuff. So that's what happens. If you ever wonder about how it comes back up, right there you see it. She is just everywhere. Thicker than ever.